So this is a raid farm I built, okay? It was with a tutorial from Shulkercraft, but I changed some things. I'll go grab Bad Omen real quick, and I'll show you how effective it is. What I had to change was, around the time he's building the chamber where they fall down into, there's like for some reason there's fences in there, but it would catch like a fourth of the raid, and they just get stuck, and he wouldn't get their drops because they wouldn't fall down, you couldn't kill them. So I take Bad Omen over here, and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. See up here how this is just nothing but glass in that one fence gate? In the video, he's got like two spaces where there's fence, and they would just get stuck and not do anything ever. What I did was I came down here, and I have to go out this way, maintenance entrance. Right here, with the redstone clock, I think it's originally like 77 blocks. So now it's 64, it's 85. So I extended it by 8, and that's just enough time to kill everything before the trapdoor drops you back down. So I'm going to go over here, get in position. Here in a minute it'll launch me down. I also put this on 3 ticks. Some of the comments were like, it's not working with 1 tick, so put it on 2. On 2, sometimes it doesn't drop you down. So I decided to put it on 3 because it hasn't broken yet. So here in a second, it's going to drop me down, it's going to start, and if you watched his tutorial, you already know what's going to happen here. It just drops you down, puts you right in range of the villager at the bottom, and then the raid starts. But with my modification, you get every single raid mob, rather than having like a fourth of them stuck. So it pushes us here, we aim here. Ominous horn is going to blare. And the cool thing about this farm is you get all the waves at once. You see them falling down the chute here, and then you basically just kill them. If you were going to AFK here, you would build a regeneration beacon, but haven't needed to AFK here long enough to need a regeneration beacon. And I don't want to go again, so I'm going to back up. Obviously, you need like a sweeping edge sword to do this. Otherwise, I think evokers just fuck you with vexes. I think that's it. And then you see that I just killed the last dude, it's already dropping down. So that was one fix I did, and you get a lot of stuff from it. Don't really care about aesthetics at all. All the emeralds you get, like, don't need to do any villager trading. I basically did everything except unstackables. I don't sort these. What I do is I lower these levers if I want totems of the undying or something. Get in position again, and I'll show you just what like one raid gives you. It's enough to the point to where I don't care if it's incinerating totems of the undying. Because number one, there's not a lot of people that play on the server yet. 2, we don't die a lot. So we got a chest back home of survival stuff, and we've got enough totems of the undying in there for right now. Like, the only time we're using them is when we're fighting each other. You understand? It's a really cool design, though, because you can AFK. You set up an auto clicker, get a regeneration beacon. I'm going to back up here. It's cool because when you want to stop and finish your raid, you just go on this fence. They're dropping down. Totally giving you Bad Omen 5 every time, which is pretty good. Before I was changing the redstone clock, I had an issue where sometimes it would drop me down, and there'd be an evoker here, and he'd have time, more than enough time, to spawn vexes. And at that point, you just have to, like, abandon ship. So I'll go over here, show you the unstackables you get. Definitely worth making a farm like this. Look at this. Like, why would I ever care if this stuff gets incinerated? I wouldn't. So what's happening is, I kind of explained this. I mean, if you ever built an item sorter, you already know what you're looking at, but all of these are the stackable items, everything that can be easily sorted. And then at the end of the line, it's got two options. It can go this way and fill up the chests, and it typically does go this way. Right? You get all your totems, banners, everything. And then if this is full, it goes straight into another auto-dispensing system into lava right there. You see that? So there's two of these overflow things. But it's pretty obvious to see why I don't care about attempting to sort any of this. You literally just come, grab the totems you want, raise it, lo and behold, the items are gone. So nothing ever really fills up. And 2 chests is kind of enough for all this, because you don't get a ton of gunpowder. Glowstone dust you make into blocks. This you make into blocks, see. Basically just anything that could stack I felt like keeping, I just put in here. And it's easily expandable. If you wanted to, for whatever reason, build more chests, you build it down, lower the platform. Only boneheaded decision I made was this. Can't really put something there. Yeah, if you do take the time to do it, I would recommend getting some cows up here to get rid of the bad omen. Because if you want to go back to base and you're not looking to get Hero of the Village, you may want to do something like that. All in all, it's a good farm. Just make sure you go up there and show you. Like right here, you see where these fences are? You don't want anything that they touch to be a fence, except for that fence gate. Just make that all glass and put like 6 more dirt in the redstone clock. And if you do that, you'll have a functioning raid farm that you can AFK at, assuming you get a regeneration beacon. But we haven't needed to do that because everything we want from here, we've got. We have so many emeralds. This thing shits out emeralds like Christmas. See this? It's ridiculous. Little chest here so you can clear inventory to craft blocks. You just come in here, grab it all, and then you can work it down to something more manageable. Why would you ever do villager trading for emeralds? Just build a raid farm. You understand?